entertaining, but the vibe ain't funny. Ronald's got the kids hooked, milkshake money. Flipping fries while the lies pile high in stacks. Golden arches arching, casting shadows on facts. Big shoes stomping, but the trails stay cold. Happy meal dreams, but the truth's been sold. Smiles faker than the nuggets in the box you hold. Corporate crown, greasy throne, stories untold. Epstein files drop, media plays pretend. Obama mugshots fake, rinse repeat spin. Meanwhile the clown builds empires of sin. Ronald's got secrets, the fries ain't pure. Corrupt deceiver, his smile's the lure. World's distracted, truth's a blur. Speak on it now or endure. White gloves, dirty ketchup stains on the soul. Behind the place deals take a toll. They dangle distractions, conspiracies unfold. While the clown buys silence with nuggets of gold. A flurry of lies, swirling round and round. Ice cream machines broken, but he's never shut down. Dollar menu deception, the king wears a crown. But the jester's the one pulling strings in the town. Ronald's got secrets, the fries ain't pure. Corrupt deceiver, his smile's the lure. World's distracted, truth's a blur. Speak on it now or endure. White gloves, dirty ketchup stains on the soul. Behind the place deals take a toll. They dangle distractions, conspiracies unfold. While the clown buys silence with nuggets of gold. A flurry of lies, swirling round and round. Ice cream machines broken, but he's never shut down. Dollar menu deception, the king wears a crown. But the jester's the one pulling strings in the town.
There's a clown with a grin, painted thick as the sea. Behind the arches glow, where shadows meet. His pockets grow heavy, but his hands stay clean. A jester's game, oh, the cruelest routine. But hush now, don't look his way. There's a headline to chase, a new game to play. Fake cuffs on a suit, a file left to rot, while the clown laughs loud in a place you forgot. He flips a coin and it lands on despair. A golden fry in a paper snare. The kids all cheer, but they don't see the strings. The clown's got secrets that his laughter brings. The whispers are there, but they drown in the din. A world too distracted to see through his skin. Oh, hush now, don't look his way. There's a scandal to chase, a new game to play. His trials and tales, a distraction well bought, while the clown paints the town and the truth's left to rot. A burger in one hand, a contract in the other. He's the Pied Piper of grease and cover. Dance to his tune, ignore the charade. The clown's at the helm of the grand masquerade.
everything sucks. Two men have the balls to laugh at it. This is The System is Down.
They want us to talk about Obama. They want us to talk about Obama. They want us to talk about Obama. They really, really want us to talk about Obama.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show that exposes all of the darkness in society and all the evil corruption. Welcome to The System is Down, because it is indeed down. Today's show is brought to you by James Strickland, William Ogleserter, Nathan Gall, Gilda Kate, James, Sean, CD, Zara, Thanner, Zachary, Noah, JC, Justico, Silas, Joey, Perry, Adam, Donald, Matt, Ozmataz, Danielle, Sean, Stoney, Heffalump, Stefan, Rick, Javari, Tim Brown, Nathan, Mary, John, William, and many, many more. If you want to get your name on that list and have it read incorrectly someday, go on over to patreon.com/The System is Down. You will not only get your name on that list, but you will get more weird, more raw, more offensive, more content. Generally weekly, except for during the busy summer days. Sometimes can't quite get to it there. But if you want to support all the very crucial and important work that we do here on The System is Down, where the cameras always work and nothing malfunctions while I'm trying to do the intro, go to patreon.com/The System is Down and help join us. Ooh, there's some camera reception there. Join us in helping expose all the evils and corruptions in the world. Now, perhaps you're confused by today's headline. I am too. I'm confused by a lot of things these days. Today's headline is no exception, and we will get to that very soon, and that will absolutely be the main focus, because I think, personally, it is the biggest story right now. There's a lot of stories out there. There's a lot of Obama talk. There's a lot of Epstein talk and other things. We'll touch on those briefly, but obviously those, you're going to see that those are clear distractions from the actual conspiracy that is going on in today's day and age. And unfortunately, I am flying solo today. Dave Casey, he thought about being here, but then he came down with a serious case of ovarian cancer. So pray for him and his family, and we will check in on him later to see how the ovarian cancer is going that Dave Casey has. Not really. Dave does not have ovaries. Dave could not be here because he did not want to put his name on this subject. I hope I don't get him in too much trouble even mentioning his name here at the beginning, because this is a big one that nobody's talking about, as I said. Now, let's get into some things. The news has been quite slow. We missed last week entirely because I was out of town. I was at a camp for abused and neglected foster children. If that doesn't bring an empathy tear to your eye, then I don't know what will. I stayed up all night making beautiful videos and showing them the next day, and it was a great time. And those poor kids and their lacks of families are a blessing. So hopefully that is enough sympathy for you to, sympathize with, to let me off the hook for last week not being here. But we will make do with what we have. No Dave Casey, 2 weeks out, and we'll give him the day off. Now, I can't believe how slow of a news weeks it's been. Like last week, I thought that, well, last year when I went to camp, it was when Donald Trump got his ear allegedly shot, the whole fake assassination attempt and all that. That happened, and I was out there and had no way to get into the studio to talk about it, which disappointed me greatly. This time, thankfully, the Epstein stuff came out right before I had to leave, so we got that in 2 weeks ago, and now, oh boy, not much has happened since then, quite frankly. I gotta be honest with you, they really want us to talk about Barack Obama. They really, really, really want me to talk about Obama supposedly getting arrested. They want that. It's very obvious that they want that. No matter who they are or what their reason is, they really want me to talk about Barack Obama. I don't care that Barack Obama is supposedly getting arrested. I don't believe it. I don't care about it until I see him in handcuffs, until I see... I'm not going to be like the guys who were saying arrest Donald Trump for 12 years, and then they finally got the mugshot, and they're like, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for and what we've been screaming about. And then that all went away too, because he's a part of it. He's part of the greater plan, it would seem. Barack Obama's definitely, he's on the list, and he's in the club, and he's in the same club as Donald Trump is. I am not going to believe anything until Barack Obama is locked up, and I don't really care that much to even talk about it, because it feels like a massive distraction. It feels like, hey, don't look at the Epstein list, or don't ask about the Epstein list. That's old and boring, and nobody wants to talk about that anymore. Look over here. We're going to arrest Barack Obama, and it's because of tampering in the 2020 election. That's what we're still going to focus on, because I mean, you can say nobody cares about Epstein because it was so long ago, and the American people, they've moved on from that. They don't care about that anymore. That's Donald Trump's excuse. But the 2020 election, that's what we should be focusing on, because that matters. Even if you take all of politics at face value, and Donald Trump got elected, or Donald Trump got the election stolen from him last go round, and this time he won. He is currently the president of the United States. So which do you think people care less about at this point? Do you think they care less about Jeffrey Epstein, or do you think they care less about an election that can't be undone and arresting Barack Obama? So let's see. We've got a few news things. Mostly the news has been quite slow. Stephen Colbert got fired because he sucks. South Park was renewed for the cost of a medium-sized country. WNBA players are still crying because nobody watches them. Cat Turd admitted that he has been in 40 bar fights and is not an alcoholic. That's about it for the news for 2 weeks. Good job, guys. I was expecting more from you. I thought that you would give me something better to work with by the time I got back, but here we are with absolutely nothing. But the big one, the big and most important thing, which again we'll get to. Now, why don't I think that Barack Obama is going to be arrested? It's because of everything else so far. All the hope that Donald Trump built up to leave us now. Where is it? Where's the screen share? Now with this. I wrote this the other day. MAGA 2025 updated rules. Mark Levin is greater than Tucker Carlson. Lindsey Graham greater than Thomas Massey. Everything else greater than the Epstein files. Trust the experts is greater than doing research. Number 5, Operation Warp Speed for Babies is greater than Fauci trials. Number 6, Big Beautiful Spending Bill is greater than Doge. Number 7, bombing Iran is greater than I just want to stop the dying to stop. Number 8, bombing Gaza is greater than I just want the dying to stop. Number 9, funding Ukraine's war is greater than not funding Ukraine's war. And number 10, complying is greater than thinking. And this got a lot of people upset with me. A lot of people agreed with me, obviously, because it's quite frankly hard to deny any of these things or even argue with any of these things. Because for all the people that got mad at me, all the names that I was called everything from what was the list? It was a anti-Semite, a Jew, a Nazi, a cuck, a left-winger. I was called a fascist. Everything that you can think of for this list. I don't know why. I don't know why that might be. But for all the names that I was called, nobody ever... Because in this post, I also put at the end, what else am I missing or where am I wrong? And for all of the names that people called me, nobody ever pointed to anything that I got wrong. Not sure why that would be. I'm not sure. You be the judge. Let me know. Dan at tsidpod.com is the email, and let me know all the things that you think I got wrong in that list. But those are the reasons why I am not holding my breath for Barack Obama to be arrested. But it's entirely possible that I could, eat my words a couple months down the line and Barack Obama actually gets arrested. I saw some people saying he was going to get arrested within 72 hours of 2 days ago, something like that. So any minute now, Barack Obama is going to be getting arrested. That's what we're supposed to believe. If you believe it, fine. That's fine. You can maintain your hope. Maybe I'm just beyond the black pill point at this moment. But I don't think that that's going to happen. And that's probably enough for talking about Barack Obama at this point. Because at the very least, Barack Obama is a distraction from the Epstein files, let alone the McDonald's conspiracy. But he's at the very least a distraction from the Epstein files. Let's see. Donald Trump recently said this. Let's see. He said the radical left Democrats have hit pay dirt again. Just like with the fake and fully discredited Steele dossier, the lying 51 intelligence agencies, the laptop from hell which the Dems swore had come from Russia, blah, 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 blah. Their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. And my past supporters have bought into this bullshit hook, line, and sinker. His past supporters have bought into this hook, line, and sinker, this Jeffrey Epstein hoax. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I have had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history. And all these people want to talk about, with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems, is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. So if you care about the Epstein list, at this point, Donald Trump is requesting that you do not support him anymore. He doesn't want it. He does not want your support. Do not support Donald Trump. Take him at his word, as we're supposed to do. For once ever, we're going to take him at his word on this, I guess, and not support him, because he asked for it. He literally asked for it. Yeah, just the magnificent gaslighting continues. It's now a hoax to even think that anybody cares about the Epstein files. That's where we're at. Now, we also had from the Wall Street Journal, Justice Department told Trump in May that his name is among many in the Epstein files. Which, so that the headline continues. Bondi also told President at the meeting that Justice decided to not release more Jeffrey Epstein documents because of the presence of child pornography and the need to protect victims. My biggest question there, well, Dave's not here. My biggest question there is, what files? What files are you talking about? What files is Donald Trump implicated in? There are no files. None. You're crazy. Now, Florida judge also blocked the Department of Justice's request to unseal Epstein transcripts and records. So now we've got that on the record, that they're going to block the request to do that, because there's nothing there. There's no files. Nobody's implicated. The Department of Justice itself said that there was nobody implicated. There was no blackmail. There are no clients. But we're going to block the request to unseal the transcripts and records. Yep. Nothing to see. Oh, and also, breaking news, Speaker Mike Johnson said he would shut down the House until September to block a vote on calling for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files. We will just shut the entire thing down if you guys keep asking. We don't have to do this, you guys. We can turn this car around right now. We don't have to play this game anymore. We're going to shut it down if you guys keep asking. There's nothing to see there, though. Guys, it's all fake. It's all made up. There is no Epstein files. None. Now, if any of this gets your panties in a bunch, perhaps you're wearing the wrong panties. So you should try sheath underwear. Guys, prepare to revolutionize your undercarriage with Sheath's patented dual pouch technology. I should probably bring up the thing here. There we go. Guys, prepare to revolutionize your undercarriage with Sheath's patented dual pouch technology. It's like your boys get their own VIP lounge, one for the jewels and one for your shaft. Whether you're sprinting through life or just trying to keep things chill, Sheath's moisture-wicking, breathable fabric keeps you feeling like you're on a permanent vacation from the swamp. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use promo code SYSTEM at checkout. Say hello to the sweet, sweet breeze of freedom. Don't settle for less. Choose underwear engineered for your boys at sheathunderwear.com and use promo code SYSTEM. There's that. Go do that. Oh, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and do Mycadelics. Get him out of the way, too. Guys, get ready to grow your mind and your mushrooms with Mycadelics, the only mushroom grow kit endorsed by the legend himself, Mike Tyson. That's right, Iron Mike, the baddest man on the planet, brings you a simple at-home solution to cultivate your own magic mushrooms. Mycadelics makes it easy with everything you need in one bag. Just add your spores and watch them grow. Go to advancedmyco.com and use promo code SYSTEM to save $5 at checkout and experience the psychedelic revolution of the champ. Must be 21 or older. May experience psychedelic effects from the psychedelic mushrooms. So, there's that. All right. Now, where were we? Oh, we need to talk about the big one. The biggest conspiracy of our time. It is very hot in here. Guys, I have a long, storied history with McDonald's. I do. I was employed by them for a number of years. The number is 3. That's a lot of years to be employed by somebody who could be this dishonest in any way. I don't even know where to start on this one. I worked for them for many years. I saw how the sausage was made. I saw how the wraps were made. I saw how the burgers were made. I saw how the McRib was made, and it's a bitch. Let me tell you. It is a saucy bitch to make the McRibs, and I understand why they only have it once or twice a year. But I started, so fast forward after I was done from there. Well, while I was there, we worked on a lot of projects at the Donald's. We worked on the snack wraps. The snack wraps are okay. The snack wraps. Have you guys had the new snack wraps? Have you? Let me know. Let me know if you've had. Did you? Better question. Have you had the original snack wraps? If not, we need to talk about this. McDonald's recently unveiled that they were bringing back the beloved snack wrap of old, and the snack wrap of old was returning. Now, sometime around, I don't know, probably March of this year, McDonald's announced that they were releasing the McCrispy strips. Have you guys had those? They are basically, if you take, I mean, they look great in the ad, but if you took a McDonald's chicken nugget and you stepped on it, flattened it out to the point that it was long enough to be considered a chicken strip of sorts or a chicken strip substitute, it would, I completely lost my train of thought. I call them foot nuggets, okay? If you haven't had them, they're not crispy. They're not even Mick. They're foot nuggets. They're floor nuggets. And then they come out with this new snack wrap idea that they're bringing it back. And I was, for one, excited because I remember the days of old snack wrap. I remember cutting up the crispy chicken, the buttermilk crispy chicken, into strips of its own, or taking their big, juicy, actual chicken strips and putting those into a tortilla. I got a snack wrap, and it was pretty chewy. The first one was, and it got me thinking. I think there's something more to this. I didn't think about it in time to actually investigate further, but I did have some questions because it seemed familiar. Not familiar like a snack wrap, but familiar like a foot nugget. So I did a little bit of research. I bought more snack wraps to do the research. And I thought that today we could do the research together. Because there's a lot going on in the world right now, but none of it is as important as exposing actual corruption. You know, guys, I just want to enact positive change in my life. In my lifetime, I want the world to be a better place for something that I did, something that I said, something that I avoided doing, what have you. I just want the world to be a better place because of me. And I have come to the conclusion that I can't affect change at all in this Trump administration, because he's very adamant on protecting his pedo friends, if not his pedo self, and yeah, there is no political solution. But I thought just maybe if we could expose McDonald's for what they are, we can make one little bit of change, and that one little bit of change can ripple out and affect who knows what. Maybe Kim Jong-il buys a snack wrap after they, I mean, he probably has to travel outside of North Korea, but buys a snack wrap after we get them to change it back, and it just brightens his day to the point that he decides to not be a dictator anymore. These are far-fetched ideas, but give me a better one. Give me a better one for enacting change. Bitching about foot nuggets is my hill to die on right now. And I got to tell you, let's go ahead and let's just take a closer look here. See what we're working with. Look at this. Look at that. Now, don't be deceived by the camera trickery. That is a thin cardboard piece of rubbery chicken right there. Now, it's one thing if they said, "Hey, we're making foot nugget wraps." If that's what they were going for, if they were just honest about it, it would be fine. And they could have been honest from the start. We're making foot nugget wraps. And I'd be like, okay, good for you. See how well that sells. So I also did some actual research, believe it or not, on this. And I was talking to Grok a little bit earlier today. And first question I asked Grok was, is the McDonald's snack wrap just a McCrispy chicken strip on a tortilla with cheese and lettuce? Grok said the McDonald's snack wrap, as reintroduced in July 2025, consists of a McCrispy strip made with 100% white meat chicken. Sure. Shredded lettuce, shredded cheese, and sauce, either ranch or spicy. So yes, it's essentially a McCrispy strip with cheese, lettuce, and sauce in a tortilla, but the sauce adds a distinct flavor profile with options for ranch or habanero spice kick. Okay, I went on to ask, were the McCrispy strips a successful seller, or were they negatively received? To which Grok responded, the McCrispy strips introduced by McDonald's in May 2025 as their first permanent U.S. menu item in 4 years have received mixed reviews and a varied reception, impacting their sales performance. Here's a breakdown based on available information. Positive reception. Some customers praise McCrispy strips for their flavor and texture, and particularly appreciating the black pepper seasoning. Yes, it's an amazing black pepper that they've got there. And the accompanying creamy chili dip, for instance. I have not gotten the creamy chili dip. Is that what comes on the spicy one? All right. For instance, a reviewer from Eat This called them spicy, juicy, and even better than the classic McNuggets, with their family, including children, enjoying the seasoning. Okay. Sure. Let's read some negative reception. Many customers and reviewers were critical, often comparing the McCrispy strips unfavorably to the discontinued chicken selects. Complaints included a lack of crispiness, rubbery or stringy texture, and bland flavor without dipping sauce. Social media posts on X described them as tough, rubbery, and like chewing rubber. So you see, I'm not lying to you here. They're shit. With some users giving them low ratings. Example, 2 out of 10. Wow, that is a low rating, Grok. Thank you. A Reddit thread with significant engagement, 818 votes, 507 comments, highlighted disappointment with users calling the strips bland, constructed, and not comparable to the competitors like Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. Reviews from outlets like The Independent and Tasting Table noted the strips lacked the crunch of chicken selects, had underwhelming seasoning, But what about that black pepper, bro? And sometimes had breading that fell off, detracting from the experience. Analyst firm Loop Capital expressed concerns, revising initial expectations of a significant sales boost due to negative customer feedback. They suggested the strip's appearance and texture were less appealing compared to competitors, potentially impacting the snack wrap's success, which uses the same strips. Loop Capital even downgraded McDonald's stock from buy to hold, citing these concerns. I actually didn't know that there was concern for stock and investors based on these strips. So sorry, McDonald's, you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve on this one. So sales performance on, let's see. Despite the mixed reception, McDonald's projected a 2% increase in U.S. comparable sales for the second quarter of 2025. Yes, you tricked us. You tricked us, and so your numbers are going to see a bit of a bump because you said that we got snack wraps back. But now that we've all tried them and we found out and we know, you get what you deserve. Now, I also asked Grok what kind of chicken was in the McDonald's snack wrap before 2025, and what is the history of the snack wrap. And there's a long storied history of the snack wrap. I will not bore you with the entirety of it, but I will bore you with a bit of it. Grok responds, the McCrispy... Hold on. Grok responds, the McCrispy strips introduced by McDonald's in May 2025 as their first... Oh, wait, we already read that part. This is the same stuff. Negative reception, sales performance summary. That's the wrong one. Okay. Chicken used in McDonald's snack wrap before 2025. Before 2025, the McDonald's snack wrap was primarily used chicken selects as its chicken component in the United States. Chicken selects were premium, all-white meat chicken breast strips introduced in the early 2000s, known for their thicker, juicier profile compared to standard chicken nuggets. They were available in both crispy, breaded and fried, and grilled options, allowing for versatility in the snack wrap's preparation. So not only did you have a better crisp, a better strip, you had a grilled option even. Never forget what they took from us. That's all. Some sources, however, suggest that certain periods or regions, the snack wrap might have used a buttermilk crispy chicken piece. Told you. I told you. It was. That's what we did at my local McDonald's. Cut to fit the wrap rather than the chicken selects, particularly toward the latter years of its original run. The discrepancy reflects variations in preparation across franchises and over time. So, we're supposed to be talking about Barack Obama when this is happening. And again, it's not that you did it that I have a problem with. It's that you lied about it. You brought something back, but you replaced its heart with a turnip. And it tastes like dog shit. Even here, McDonald's on their page. McDonald's, I'm retiring. You won. Snack wrap is back. You did it. Happy Snack Wrap Day. This isn't a new thing that they're promoting. This is the old thing that they're promoting. The snack wrap, which had a buttermilk chicken in it, not a foot nugget. All they want to talk about is how great it is, how great they are for giving us what we wanted and bringing the snack wrap back. While meanwhile, I'm not the only person having this dilemma. And I actually didn't know this. I didn't know that I wasn't completely crazy in my rage until about 30 seconds before I hit go on this episode, and I just typed in snack wrap into Twitter to see what would come up. And I'm not the only person who is absolutely outraged by this. And we're going to explore some of those in just a moment, and maybe we'll have a few more things of actual importance after that, but probably not. But who knows? All I know is if you are enraged and you are a McDonald's employee and you have been injured, even in your soul, by the foot nugget wrap, then you should contact Lone Star Injury Attorneys and also I'm going to play a song after this, so stick around. Have you or a loved one been injured by some fuck nuggets, reckless driving, a tumble at your shitty job, or some other form of dumb shit outside of your control? Well, fear not, because today's episode is sponsored by a lawyer. Lone Star Injury Attorneys is an award-winning personal injury law firm that achieves maximum results for its injured clients. Max the Axe is not just a lawyer, but a hardcore Mises Caucus libertarian and also a big supporter of this show and all of our bullshit. Max is the best personal injury lawyer in Texas, but don't judge him by his occupation or location. Max is an avid defender of liberty and justice in whatever state you got fucked in. If you've been injured and your ass needs saving, go with the pros at Lone Star Injury Attorneys. Visit LoneStarInjuryAttorneys.com or Google Max the Axe. Consultations are free and you don't pay a single dime unless you win. Once again, go to LoneStarInjuryAttorneys.com and get your ass covered.
With all the mistakes I've made, with everything I've done, I know I've tried too hard to push you away. With every wrong turn I take, it echoes in my heart, screaming, please, oh please don't push me away. Take the time to realize maybe I'm alright. Maybe I'll take the time to realize maybe I'm just fine. I'm just sick of it. Home's where you are, where I wish to be. But if I leave here, I'll hurt you there. Come running right on back. Where can I find myself if I can't find myself there? If I really care, I'll find you on my own. Take the time to realize maybe I'm alright. Maybe I'll take the time to realize maybe I'm just fine. I'm just sick of it. I will never feel alone when I'm with you. In the end, I hope you'll find me there, in the back of your mind, screaming, here I am. Take the time to realize maybe I'm alright. Maybe I'll take the time to realize maybe I'm just fine. I'm just sick of it all. Maybe I'm alright. I'm just sick of it all. Maybe I'm just fine. I'm just sick of it.
And we are back, and we still have very little to discuss here, if you haven't figured it out. Let's take a look at some of the other outrage on the internet here. This is from Wall Street Apes.
Not hungry anymore. Hey.
By the way, I should probably mention that song was my son. He did a song. He made a song. We released it yesterday. So go check it out. It'll be on all the streaming platforms. You can check it out on YouTube. Kale Smotz. The song is called here I am. And yeah, it's been in the can for a bit, and he's got a bunch of other stuff he's working on. So be on the lookout for that, and go check it out. Now here's this guy complaining.
What's this? I'm not hungry anymore. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not hungry. No.
Stringy, rubbery. All right, let's explore our own here. Let's explore the stringness of this wrap here. Let's see. This is the spicy. It is well, this one's not too rubbery. Oh, no, it is. It's pretty chewy. Quite chewy. Actually. I'm going to put that over there. Now, I'm going to eat those. Don't get me wrong. I have nothing against McDonald's. I never have. I know a lot of people are, anti-McDonald's snobs. You probably thought you were clicking on the show. You're going to get something like, oh, McDonald's is unhealthy for you or something. That's not news. We all know McDonald's isn't healthy for you. If you didn't know, now you know McDonald's is not healthy for you. That's not a scandal. That's what you're paying for. No. The real issue here is the lies and deception. The lies and deception of this. I have nothing against McDonald's. I think McDonald's is a cheap alternative to real food, and it tastes delicious most of the time. I like just a double cheeseburger. I do. It costs like $1 or $2. Well, now it's up to like $2 or $3, which I can rant. I can do a whole separate side rant about the McDouble deception. From what I understand, the McDouble. I heard this from my wife. She passed on the information to me that the McDouble is actually now more expensive than the double cheeseburger, because we've been so conditioned to just go along with the flow of whatever McDonald's puts in our mouths that we will happily do it because it's cheap grease. And the McDouble is what replaced the double cheeseburger. The double cheeseburger was 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese, and the toppings and whatnot. The McDouble was 1 slice of cheese, 2 patties. And they lowered the cost. And they brought it out initially because the double cheeseburger was a staple on the dollar menu, which, kids, if you didn't know, there was once a dollar menu at McDonald's where you could buy some item of food for $1. Crazy. Then they changed the dollar menu to the $1, $2, $3 menu, and then they were like, well, we can't be giving these kids 2 slices of cheese for their $1. That's ridiculous. We'll give them 1 slice, and then they saved billions of dollars on that 1 slice of cheese, keeping it on the $1-ish menu, and then that got bumped up, and then the 1, 2, 3 menu disappeared entirely, and they're just like, fuck you. You're going to buy the burger. We know you're going to buy the burger. We don't have to call it anything else. Just buy the burger. And now the McDouble we've been conditioned to the point where we're like, well, a slice of cheese less means it's cheaper. Apparently, it's not even cheaper anymore. The double cheeseburger is cheaper. So they're just fucking with us all around. But all in all, I'm not a McDonald's hater. Worked there. I have friends that work there. I have relatives that work there. I have one friend who's like a store manager and has been for many, many years. And respect. McDonald's is a great establishment until they start feeding us lies. You can feed me poison all you want. Just don't feed me lies. I'm tired of it. I get it all day, every day from the media and from the news. Don't feed me lies. That's all I'm asking. Let's see. Where's my snack wrap stuff here? Let's go through just some of what everybody had to say to get the actual poll here of whether or not the snack wrap holds up. So we got that first guy that we had. The McDonald's snack wrap at Puppy Celebrity says, McDonald's snack wrap is some dog shit. Bring back the McWrap because these were actually good. Fuck your snack wraps. DJ Cam Bennett said, so nobody gonna tell us how the snack wrap tastes, or we all ate them and died. Deandre Brown says, excuse me, the McDonald's snack wrap is so good. I had it 4 times last week and about to have it again tonight. This is clearly some sort of paid propaganda. This is a plant. Dude's got 53.3 thousand followers, and he's out here talking about how he's feeding his family snack wraps on a daily basis because he can't get over how great they are. He's probably a paid shill. Blake Wagner says, finally tried the McDonald's snack wrap, and I don't know what they're serving now, but that wasn't the OG snack wrap. And she shared the gif of this. That MFer is not real. Courtney Baker says, snack wraps are back. Thank you, Courtney, for your deep insight. Andrew says, finally tried the McDonald's snack wrap reboot, and yeah, they are what they are, I guess. The ranch is def good. The spicy sauce they used sucks. Not a fan of it. No mention of that foot nugget sitting there right in the middle of that thing, looking like a shriveled penis. Tiffany says, got ingredients to make my own snack wraps, thinking I could make 10 for much cheaper. Tell me why the total is $10 more than if I just bought them at McDonald's. At least they'll taste better. I'm going to be eating them like this, though. So she got the ingredients to make a snack wrap, which costed $10 more. Was the chicken chicken, or was the chicken rubbery cardboard with breading on it? Let's see. Carzin says, McDonald's snack wrap is trash. There, I said it. Somebody said hot and spicy wrap yesterday and has a chef's kiss. The McDonald's snack wrap is literally ass. Waste of my fucking money. McDonald's is trolling us because this snack wrap was $1. Yes, the original snack wrap was $1 and infinitely better. Now we've got crap for like $3. They could never make me forget you, honey mustard snack wrap. The snack wrap is so overrated, like, wow, I was expecting a lot more. That's because you weren't around back then, son. 8-day countdown for you, but I was able to make a snack wrap today. We brought back the exact ranch sauce as before, and that new spicy sauce is hot. We will sell a lot. Which one are you getting? That's from McFranchisee. You notice how even in that one, McFranchisee says, we brought back the exact ranch sauce as before. The ranch sauce didn't go anywhere. McDonald's ranch has always been McDonald's ranch, and it's always been good. The ranch isn't what we're complaining about. McDonald's snack wrap feels like gaslighting, somebody says. All right, I think you get the point. I'm not alone in this. Thank God. I was starting to feel a little bit crazy. But more importantly, we have now spent 47 minutes talking primarily about the McDonald's snack wrap and this conspiracy, and quite frankly, I think it is more value than talking about Barack Obama getting arrested. Something else that's fake, something else that's rubbery, something else that doesn't smell or taste quite right. It feels good for a second, but then you're like, wait, you bite into it, and you're like, that seems a little chewy. Something's off here. Is this really an Obama arrest, or is this a foot nugget in an Obama arrest wrapper? Everything's a distraction, including this episode. Thank you for being here. And I hope you've enjoyed it to some extent. As they say, podcasts are just ads with talking in between. And that's what we've done here. If you're listening nonstop to all the podcasters for the last 2 weeks who have been saying Obama's going to get arrested, I don't feel like it's that much of a difference in value. I don't. Maybe that's just my own bias, but I, again, could be completely wrong. This whole thing, I could end up putting my foot in my mouth and it'll taste like a foot nugget on this whole thing. It's entirely possible. Not plausible, but possible that Obama could be arrested within the next 72 hours. I'm just not buying it. And I hope that I'm wrong. Sure, I want everybody to be arrested who's involved in these corrupt dealings and goings on. Obviously, more importantly, the Epstein stuff. And more importantly than that, Ronald McDonald should be in handcuffs. We need to lock him up, lock his clown ass up forever for clowning to this extent, to this degree, where you can have the balls to call this a snack wrap. So, that's it. Had to do something, Somebody had to say it. Nobody was talking about it. I guess people on Twitter are talking about it a little bit, but I have not seen the Tim Pools of the world, the Dave Smiths of the world, the Patrick Bet-Davids, even the Tucker Carlsons. Nobody is addressing the clear and present issue, the glaring, ranchy, spicy elephant made of rubber in the room, that the snack wrap is a lie. It is a hoax. It is a cover-up. It is a cover-up for the fact that they tried a thing. They tried getting the cheapest chicken strips known to man from like the dollar store and selling those at exorbitant amounts. That didn't work. When that failed, they covered up that failure by sneaking them into a tortilla and then saying, you guys, we're listening to you. I know you didn't like those foot nuggets, but we're listening. We're here and we're listening. And we know that what you guys have been demanding is the foot nuggets in a tortilla disguised as a snack wrap. It's a hoax. It's all a hoax. It's lies, cover-ups, deception. And I will not stand for it anymore. Because again, all I want is some sort of change in the world. And it starts by calling out the McDonald's snack wrap. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's a short one and an interesting one, but that's it. I could have rambled about other things like South Park and other minutia, Stephen Colbert getting canceled and all that, but kind of who cares about most of it these days? I don't. It's hard to. It's hard to care about much, as all the things that we're being told are clearly lies. Everything that's coming out of the Trump administration is a lie. So, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I will applaud him for it if he actually arrests a corrupt individual or whatever. But I've got my sneaking suspicions, and I just suspect it's all one giant rebooted snack wrap. Let me know. Dan at tsidpod.com, at tsidpod on Twitter, or wherever the systems downs are sold. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for supporting. If you do, no after party today, but we'll see you guys hopefully next week. Until then, question everything, stand comfortable, be bad, have fun, don't buy the snack wrap, or buy it and prove me wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. It's fine. See you later. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Smash all the like and subscribe buttons, because that's what we say at the end of videos. Good night, everybody.
This concludes our broadcast day.